Hey everyone, it's Rotterdam Arnold for the New Worker TV, and the topic of today is about collaboration. Well, these days, as a freelancer, an employee, or even a student, or someone who's looking for a job, you can just work on your own, right? Doing solo work, I mean. But as we are in a global context and, well, also in a digital era, or what Arnold will say, will name a connection era, connection age. It's about also moving from that solo work to collaborating, right? Because ways of doing are evolving. At the same time, it's much needed, I would say, to co-create and to collaborate with different people and different perspectives. What do you think about that, Arnold?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about what you say. You could be working just by yourself, whatever. I was thinking about that remark. I was like, what are typical professions where you can work where you don't need anyone else, where you're just working by yourself?
Yeah.
And I don't think it exists. I was just thinking, what popped up in my mind was like, if you're an artist, be a painter, but still, you need someone else to buy your paint and your brushes and the screen, and you need customers or you need people, galleries who show your pieces. So it's, even if it looks like an artist is like, I work solo, well, you don't work solo because you need other people in order for you to do your work and to sell your work and to do these things. So, well, maybe it's a question for our audience. Do you know that there is any work where you're not you're collaborating with someone else? Huh?
Yeah.
I'm very curious to understand that. But in our world, everything, like you said, is totally connected. It's like, even if I think I go to the supermarket and I buy some bread, yeah, but there's a whole ecosystem behind it which provide the bread. It's not only the farmer and the baker and whatever, but it's also the logistic system and the transportation and the driver and everything. So it's like, even a simple thing is like just the bread, is like, there's so much collaboration behind that.
Yeah. Well, connect the customers, the employees, and the possible partners for running your own business. That's it.
But the crazy thing is that in our education system, we learn and grow and do everything individually. Yeah, because if you sit in class and you do your exams individually, and you're not supposed to discuss with your neighbor, you're not supposed to look things up, whatever. So in education, everything is focused on being extremely individual. So I think education is basically the only environment where you're supposed to do things individually, because the moment you leave your school, your education, you start collaborating with other people. So that is why there is now what we call this skills gap, because companies say, and governments also, is like, collaboration is really key, but folks don't know how to collaborate because it takes a lot of different skills and sensitivities and communication and whatever to work in a team with different people of different age, of, like you said, of different gender, of even different cultures, everything. That is not easy. It's not like, well, this is my idea and let's do it like that. No, other people have their opinion and their ideas and their suggestions how to do that, whatever. So collaborating is really, I would say, an art. It's part art and part science, but it's really something which you need to practice over and over and over again to become more proficient at it. But it's really crucial.
Absolutely. Like artists, again, well, it's an art. We can make the comparison because you need to learn by doing, by failing all the time for improving that skill. And second, you need other people, your network, and tools for that, right? And the tools are changing. It's not just about email and sending I don't know, PDF or Word documents. It's really about learning how to use those tools for co-creating or collaborating with people in real time, but also in different time or time zone, you know. And that's something that you can learn within your workplace, but outside of it too, right? Well, just start experimenting that, and then you will know what it's all about. Because it can be really messy, but at the same time, it can be also really effective, right? It saves time and, well, sometimes even money and energy for doing this way of working remotely, but also in person, right? Because in the end, it's about responding, well, quickly or, well, in a responsive way to your customers or colleagues, for instance, through your mobile, through your any device.
Maybe you can even turn it around, and I think the companies who produce the best results are the companies who are the best in collaborating.
Yeah, absolutely. Because there is this common, again, purpose, values, mission, and vision. You know,
Yeah,
that
but
drive
also
all this
respect for
direction.
each individual, and really start to know each person, and yeah, I mean, like, I need to understand that my approach towards you is different than towards another person, different towards another person. So it's really, again, the human component which you really need to understand, otherwise it doesn't work. So I think the companies who are, like you said, are fun to work with, are meaningful, where people want to work, are very, very good at collaborating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's really, really essential. So, and if you're not able to do that at your school or your university, well, start collaborating in your neighborhood, in your sports team, in your dance group, in whatever, because it's you cannot start early enough, because it's such an important skill.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is one of the top 3 skills that employers are asking for these days, right? It's well, creativity, collaboration, of course, and complex problem
Problem
solving.
solving and communication. So
Yeah, of
that's
course.
really the top of things, and they are really, really. We heard today again. They're complaining towards universities
Yeah.
and to governments. Is like, we need people with that skill, but the folks don't have that skill. So if you really want to make sure that you stand out yourself, become really good at collaborating.
Okay, everyone, stay tuned for another episode on Friday, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.